New technology is being used to uncover hidden history at Gallatin City Cemetery. New at 6:30, News Channel 5's Emily Luxon explains how a radar is identifying unmarked graves and also helping the city honor its past.
There's a lot of history in this cemetery.
It may not be a conventional office, but it's where Matthew Turner is comfortable working for hours.
The most interesting part is to read the headstones. Some of the most interesting things are written on headstones.
He walks back and forth across 4 acres of the historic Gallatin City Cemetery, mapping the marked and unmarked graves.
It's important because when they are going to dig another grave, they don't want to hit another grave.
A radar machine sends a non-intrusive signal into the ground. When a grave or casket is detected, it creates an image on a computer screen. Turner then marks the site. A spokesperson for the city of Gallatin says the information will help create a more accurate map of the cemetery.
I know already there are hundreds of graves that he's identified that we didn't know that were there before. We suspected they were there, and we knew there were people buried back there. We just don't know the scope of it.
The oldest part of the cemetery features markers that date back to the 1800s and an area where slaves were buried in unmarked graves. Turner's technology could help provide the city with some answers.
So we really don't know what's back there, so this is part of unlocking the mystery of who's buried in the back of our cemetery.
It's a job that takes Turner all over the country.
Oh, I've been to many cemeteries. The last one I was at was in Seattle.
And with each stop, he helps another community better understand its history.
There are so many untold stories here, and we're figuring that out as we go along.
This phase of the project will last another day or so. Eventually, there are plans to map out the entire cemetery. Reporting in Gallatin, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
This project is the first of many to come at that cemetery. The city is also looking at ways to maintain the grounds, restore the monuments, and renovate the tombstone.